We're back in the homestead here, Dad's garage, working on Mom's truck today. It is a day where we're going to set the cab back on the chassis for good, and then we can start moving forward with the rest of the build.
Okay, we left off last time on this truck cab project. We had a million things to do, and there still could be more months and months of work. I could just keep going and never call it, but I'm gonna put this damn cab on, and I wanna get it on now. So we worked on the firewall last time. We got a lot of things done there. I had to still build the rest of the floor for this car, so I worked on that over the last couple weeks, and everything's drilled and tapped, and then I got screws. I don't know why I went that crazy with it, but everything's removable in case I ever have to work on something from the top side. We got all the floor panels over there leaning up right now. We're going to try to put those in first and then set the cab down. Everything got painted this week. We finished the cab corners on the back. There's still a little bit of welding to do, but I can do all that stuff once the cab's on the truck. We can still work on the seams and stuff that needed to be welded more. And then we got to build the rest of the roll cage in this when we get the cab set on. So that'll be coming up, and then hopefully getting this engine started here soon too, maybe next week. Now that I got all this work done beforehand, now we can go ahead and put these floor panels back in one last time. Everything's painted, and we're going to set the cab on finally. We've been waiting for this for a while, so here we go.
This video took a little longer. Off camera, we ran into some complications with the way the cab corners were done from last episode when we were working on this. It actually interfered with the frame a little bit, so we had to lift the cab back up, open that spacing up on each side a little bit more, and then that allowed us to drop it down. And then there's about a bazillion screws in there that Dad drilled and tapped, so all those are just threaded right into the metal. So we had to line up all his floor pins that he made. He painted the underside of them and everything, so the whole chassis and underside of the car is painted and looks like new. And then we got the cool rusty patina up top. So there's a lot more cab work left to do on the doors and cab corners and all over the place. It'll never be done. But for the most part, we're going to move forward with the build. Hopefully have this engine running the next time we're working on this on Loud and Ugly Garage. But if you want to slide over to the website, make sure you order some merchandise. I got tons left over from this winter. I got these new hats, sweatshirts, t-shirts, everything, and I got a couple new designs. I'm waiting for the older stuff to sell out so that I can afford to pay for the new stuff. So hop on there, order some merchandise, help support and spread the good news about Loud and Ugly Garage. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.